Hey everyone, whether you're looking for a truck to meet your everyday needs or looking for something that packs a heavy punch and possibly doing some of those heavy off-road trails, this 2022 Toyota Tundra TRD Pro is what we're going to be reviewing today. My name is Brendan Maslin. I'm the General Sales Manager here at Pkwy Nissan in Hamilton, Ontario. This is the vehicle we're going to be checking out today. Let's take a look. If you're in the market for a new or pre-owned vehicle, click the link at the top of the description for your YouTube-only incentive. So Toyota redesigned the Tundra in 2022. The previous generation Tundra was from 2007 up till 2021, and it had a V8. We're gonna be talking about this here today because it has a very interesting powertrain that delivers a serious punch of horsepower and torque, and it gives exceptional fuel economy for a truck of this size. Many truck guys would anticipate a vehicle like this to have a V8 under the hood. We don't blame them. In this particular Tundra TRD Pro, it has a 3.5 twin turbo that produces just shy of 440 horsepower and just over 580 pound-feet of torque. That's a serious punch that delivers just over 11,000 pounds of towing capabilities. Massive for this type of vehicle. Make no mistake, the Tundra TRD Pro specifically stands out from the rest with Toyota's heritage badge across the front grille. I love that design on any of their TRD Pro stuff that offers that heritage badge and massive grille. They have these beautiful little Easter eggs in the amber lights for off-roading that say TRD right inside of them. It's a nice touch with all these little Easter eggs accentuating what this truck is actually about. As we go through the grille, we'll see here this beautiful camouflage that they've done. And there's a lot of that as we'll get into the vehicle and look at the side profile and rear bumper that Toyota has done that when they designed this vehicle specifically. There's an off-road LED light bar. Again, very bold, brash, and in your face for someone that's gonna be doing some off-roading with this. It really stands out and again, packs a heavy punch. The one thing I will point out where I'm a little confused that it doesn't have on the vehicle, there's no tow hooks. So I'm not really sure what's up with that, Toyota, why you didn't include the tow hooks here. You know what the answer is as to why, but that's okay. I guess the big thing here, we would hope for this vehicle with all the technology and everything that it offers that we're not gonna get stuck. So we'll go with that. As we look here in the front, we've got our parking sensors in the front, sonar system, and down below here, we have a gorgeous TRD off-road skip plate. Again, if you're doing that off-roading in this vehicle, it's gonna protect that undercarriage to make sure that nothing gets damaged on this gorgeous beauty. The one thing I wanna talk about here that the TRD Pro offers specifically is the gorgeous sequential LED turn indicator and headlight that is offered on the TRD Pro. Gorgeous system, really stands out and hard not to notice that when you're driving or coming up on this vehicle. Let's take a look at the side of the vehicle. So again, as I talked about in the grille, we've got that gorgeous camo finish, another TRD Pro amber light that we have, this gorgeous TRD Pro indicator along the top. A lot of badging and they've not shied away from the fact that this TRD Pro stands outside of the class of any other regular Tundra and really makes a statement on that road, on the pavement or on the trail. Looking at the rims and tires here, we have BBS forged wheels that come on TRD Pro, wrapped in a all-terrain Wild Peak tire for mud and snow. So it has a gorgeous setup here with the wheels, the rims, and tires from the factory on TRD Pro. But also specifically it comes with Fox shocks and struts that come with this vehicle, giving it a little bit more off-road lift. And again, if you're gonna hit those trails, this is the vehicle to do it in. As we go along, we'll look underneath here. We've got our mud protectors protecting that paint along the side of the vehicle. And then it's got this beautiful bar down below protecting not only the undercarriage here of the vehicle, but also assisting if you were to need an extra bit of a lift or step getting into the vehicle, you can use this to aid with that as well. As we look at the side mirror of the vehicle, so nice black finish, gives a bit of that two-tone contrast matched in with the TRD emblem we see here on the side. It has the undermount camera giving you that 360-degree bird's eye view of the vehicle for a vehicle of this size to help with parking, that front nose camera, the sides, and then also the rear. It's going to help distinguish exactly where you are and if you need that. I love what the designers have done here, specifically just giving a little bit of that sculpted look into the door here. Just gives it a little bit more of that hip and shoulder line, if you will, and truly just defines the actual outside exterior here. Again, we've got that gorgeous camo. I love how they've done this. Let us know in the comments below, do you like the camo on the vehicle? I haven't seen many of the domestics, Ford, GM, or Dodge go this way. So this could be a strong signature way of Toyota emphasizing a bit of that military American feel to incentivize and motivate US buyers and North American buyers to look at the Tundra. As we go along to the back here, again, more amber lights or red lights in this particular case. We have that TRD signature badging along the rear. My favorite part possibly here on this truck is this side exhaust. Finished in a gorgeous glossy gray metallic, just off to the side. It really just gives it a sporty and sleek modern design to it. As we move along the back here, we'll look at the rear tail lights. They are LED, but my favorite thing, and it's almost a hidden thing, little button on the side, releases and drops that tailgate. So not having to fumble for your keys or unlock the tailgate itself. With a simple touch, push the button, and it's dropped down for you. Easy for loading your Costco belongings or anything you're going to be loading into the back of this truck. Okay, my favorite part to this truck. Big Toyota Tundra fan. I love the Tacomas as well. I love TRD Pro. I feel at some point in my life I might actually get a TRD Pro tattoo, but just kidding. The TRD Pro on this Tundra, it really emphasizes what this truck is, right? It really differentiates from every other Tundra that's on the truck market, and puts a stamp on what it is. Again, we're talking about it, but the gorgeous camo that they have here at the top, the gorgeous camo down below. We've got our hitch that we're good up to, again, 11,000 pounds, and then all of our wiring that is needed as well to go along with that. We've got our rear view camera to help with parking and distinguishing where we're gonna hook up that trailer to the rear. And then again, we can also access the bed from here, or again, from the rear taillight. Drop that down. It's a nice, light, easy bed. It doesn't feel too heavy. But the one thing I will ask is, I know with full-size trucks, it's a common theme where the owners of these want to access the bed with ease. I don't notice anything on the rear of this truck. I'm not sure if on the later Tundras, if they do sell it as an accessory, a bit of a step or a ladder to get in the bed. But I am a little bit surprised to not see it on this one here specifically. Small thing, but again, I'm sure there's some that would argue me on that. The rear window, if we take a look at this here, love this feature that they are offering. I've seen this on Tundra, 4Runner, and I believe still to this day, and I could be wrong, you can call me out in the comments below if I'm wrong, is the patented rear window that slides down. I have 3 children. We're always on the road. We're going to the cottage, we're camping, we're doing a lot of the adventurous things. And when we're driving, my passenger does not like to have the sunroof open or the side windows because it messes her hair. But the kids get away with having that rear window down in the 4Runner because it allows them to get that fresh breeze and also wave to everybody passing by. I think it's a great thing. I think it's brilliant, and it's a thing that sells me immediately on buying something like this or anything within their brand. Let me know your thoughts down below. I'm curious. Do you like that feature? Do you think more manufacturers should have got ahead of this and put that into their vehicles? I don't know. Let's hop inside this truck and see all the technology that Toyota's packed into this new Tundra, because there's a lot you're gonna wanna see. Let's go. So hopping into this TRD Pro, the first thing is, how does it make me feel? And I must say, everything about this truck, and I've been in many trucks, being in the automotive business for the past 19 years, I am truly in love with how they've designed this. It is super spacious, tons of room, comfy as anything, and just everything about it is so inviting. It's got some heritage with Toyota's graphics along the dashboard. It's got modern technology with the massive large screen that we have, which is great when we get into the technology aspect of it. And then the seats. Perfect color combination, maybe a little bit biased, but a pearl white truck with black accents in red seats. And might I add, they're not just regular red seats. They've got the camo that we talked about outside the vehicle through the whole interior part of the fabric. As we look at it here, you can look and see it has that. It's got the TRD Pro embroidered right on the actual top of the headrest. and they've just done a marvelous job to make sure that anybody getting in, whether the driver, passengers, or people in the back, have a bit of that wow factor. Thumbs up to Toyota for this one. So starting here on the left of the vehicle, so we've got the TRD massive light bar. I love that feature. It's very bold, it's in your face, it's making a loud statement. I love it. That's what you want for something like this. So we can turn that on with ease at the very bottom here. We've got our automatic headlights, fuel tank operation, heated steering wheel, of course, an array of options down below that are easy and within reach. As we look at the steering wheel here, it's got a nice feel to it, not overly big, not too small. And on the left-hand side here, we have all our functionality for the radio. And on the right-hand side here, we have our blind spot warning, our intelligent cruise control, and our driver assist and lane keep assist on this Toyota. Great job with it. When we look at the actual dash and instrument panel here, I love how they've made it super crisp. I know some vehicles and manufacturers, when you look at the insides, icons and display can be fuzzy or hazy. Toyota engineers and technicians did a fantastic job making sure that this was clean, crisp, and in your face. And I love when you flick through some of the different options, what some of those features and creature comforts you can get into that can make this drive even that much more pleasurable. As we look at the actual screen here, this is my favorite thing. It is insanely big, probably as large as my kid's iPad, if not bigger, and it works seamlessly flowing through. I'm not sure there's another manufacturer that offers something quite this large. I've been in the TRX, I've been in Silverados, I've been in the newer F-150s, and still to this day, I don't think there's something that offers that type of functionality or that type of display. As we go through navigating through it, they've done an awesome job. It's crisp, it's not laggy, and it's very easy to use. As we go down below, I really like what they've done with specifically here, like the volume buttons and some of the little creature comforts where they've added like little details of screws on the volume button to make it feel very tactile and very truck-like. As we go through, the buttons seem seamless, effortless, and crisp, easy to navigate going through, whether you're gonna be upping or decreasing the temperature inside, your heated seats or cooled seats that are ventilated in this truck. As we go through, we'll look here. I love this feature they've done where it's a 360-degree view camera. The only thing I've found is that it doesn't allow, I wish we could stop where we are right now with this camera and see specifically one part. It doesn't seem to want to allow me to see one side of the car or the other. It wants to give me a full 360 view. That would be the only thing that I could possibly look at here. I have seen in other manufacturers where we can stop it on a specific area, but that would be really about it when it comes to the camera part. Carrying the TRD Pro theme throughout this whole truck is a very common thing. We have TRD indicators right on the actual start-stop of this truck. There's a nice subtle reminder here on your gear shift that it is also a TRD, and they've just done a really good job with that. Massive kudos to Toyota for designing the truck this way and making sure, again, you're differentiating this truck from everybody else. As we go through, I love this wireless charger that we have. It's on a bit of an incline, making sure that if I were to take a turn sharply or too quick, that the phone would stay in place and that I wouldn't run into an issue with this phone actually coming off or flying the opposite way. I've been in multiple cars where the phone sits flat in the dash on a wireless charger, but if you take that corner too sharp, the phone flies off and it goes the other direction. It's a bit of an annoyance. They've well thought this out before bringing this to market, obviously. We've got a beautiful gear shift here, very easy to use. And then we have a sport option as well, where we can manually hunt for those gears ourselves, especially for those that are going to be doing a little bit of off-roading. Having more control there is going to help be able to give better direction into how quickly you're going to want to be coming up on rocks or mud, wherever you're going to be traveling to. As we look down below, I'm not sure what I think of this. It is new. I haven't seen this on any trucks before, but if I wanted to take the vehicle from 2 high into either 4 high or 4 low, it's a little button that I push down, a little lever. It's small, it's nimble, and it looks nice. I'm not sure how that would hold up through time, but I'm sure they've thought this out, and it does seem simple to use, just something that's new. We haven't seen it before. Down at the bottom here, we have our drive modes. drive modes. There's a tow haul mode if we have heavy gear behind us. If we're gonna be doing any kind of rock crawling, we have crawl mode as well in the TRD Pro. And then we have our mud, terrain, and snow setup here as well. The big thing that I love in the TRD Pro is the amount of space that there is between the driver and the passenger seat, with a massive, massive armrest in between, with ample storage and neat little crooks and crannies to put your belongings in down below. We've got a USB port down below and a USB-C. And of course, as I said before previously, your wireless charging on this device. Something I really want to highlight here in this beautiful Tundra TRD Pro is this massive ambient lighting you get, which is via the massive panoramic moonroof. It is huge. We're not going to open it up today. It is raining outside right now as we speak and the weather isn't the greatest. Otherwise, this bad boy would be fully open and we'd have that for all of our passengers inside the truck here. One thing I love about the Toyota Tundra here is the rear sliding window. There's not very many vehicles, if any at all, that even offer that, as many offer just a center pane that will slide in one direction or the other. This is a classic Toyota move that gives ample space to the back for loading cargo, your children in the back not messing up their hair, or just simply giving your dog in the rear seat a better view. Let me know what your thoughts are. Is that something you appreciate about this truck, or is it something that wouldn't matter all that much? Let's hop into the back seat of this truck and see what our first impressions are about the back seating. Okay, so now that I'm in the back of this truck, I can tell you it's equally as impressive as sitting in the front. Me, myself, I'm 6'1". Sitting in the back here, I've got tons of legroom, ample headroom, and lots of shoulder width as well. I can sit back here with ease and have zero issue. Now, may I also point out to you, as I've said to you throughout the course of this video, I love the TRD accents that Toyota has done through this whole truck inside and outside. And I love specifically, again, sitting in the rear of the truck, that they didn't cut any corners to cut out that same camo truck feel that we have in this truck as it continues through the back into the passengers, giving them that same feel when they get inside the back. As we look at the door panels, I love the baseball-like stitching that Toyota's done. I love the fact that the glass in the rear goes fully all the way down, so it makes it easy if I'm sitting in the back. I'm not resting my arm on a pane of glass or piece of glass here. You guys didn't witness this, but I just hopped into this truck and I almost stumbled coming in because it is quite high. Using this lever here would help anybody getting in and out of the back of this truck, especially if there's anybody that's smaller or if you have small children that are going to be sitting in the back of the truck on a daily basis. In the rear of the vehicle, we've got our USB, so passengers are not forgotten about, our USB, our USB-C, and then we still have a 120 volt plug-in at the very bottom here to help with if you want to charge a computer, iPad, or anything larger. That's not forgotten about here as well. We've got a little cubby and storage space up above. We've got our vents down below. And again, lots of room for our legs to slide out and be comfortable whether we're going on a short or long duration trip. Okay, everybody, that's a wrap up on the TRD Pro. I can honestly say this truck, as a beast that it is my favorite truck for the options you get, the insane amount of power and powertrain that you get in this vehicle. I can say Toyota nailed it. They have a true home run with this vehicle, from the tech inside to the feel to the way it looks from every angle. They've done a fantastic job making sure this one stands out from the crowd. Let me know in the comments below, is this a truck that you could see yourself driving? Are you a fan of the TRD Pro? Would you look at a regular spec'd out Tundra, or would you look at possibly one of the Ford, GM, or Dodge alternatives? Thanks everybody, I'm Brendan Maslin. Thanks again for watching the video on the Tundra TRD Pro. Come have a look at this bad boy and see if this is something that belongs in your driveway. Come and get it.